Welcome back to the long run with your host, the one and only Piano Man. Piano Man plays better than three-stroke Charlie. Roll Tide roll, say it loud. He don't give a piss about nothing but the tide. Bama blood in his veins, got that crimson pride. F them trees, yeah, we said it out loud. And I love honeybees, now play it proud. We talking football, basketball, big time recruits. If they ballin' in the South, we lacing up the truth. Hood Piano Man plays better than three-stroke Charlie. Tougher than nails, smooth, not sorry. Roll Tide roll, it's in the soul. From Tuscaloosa to the Super Bowl, Wood Piano Man plays better than three-stroke Charlie.
Y'all better know I do. Y'all know what's up. Hey, good morning, everybody. It's me, Piano Man. I am here. Welcome to the long run. Welcome to Make It Make Sense Monday. Hey, it's your boy. Y'all know who I am. I ain't got to introduce myself. Just so y'all know who I am. Three-stroke Charlie knows who I am. Y'all know what the business is. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's well. Hope you all had a great weekend. I just don't call it Easter weekend. I call it Resurrection weekend. I hope you all had a great weekend with your family, with your friends. If you went to church and everything, I hope that your faith is recommitted to what you believe and everything. And if you didn't, I just hope that your faith is even in recommitted to your family and everything. But I just hope everyone had a great weekend and everything. I'm glad to be back. Just had some things going and got some things to do this morning. And so Piano Man's been on the go, got a few possible changes here and there, but it's not going to negate my time with you and everything. But we're just here to have a good time. Now today, one of those days is Make It Make Sense Monday. I really don't have a script because I'm just kind of going off some things off the top of my head, right? And so, but before I do all of that, Bishop is in a meeting. He's going to join us later. You know, the rest of the Gumbo Chefs will be on when they get here and everything. But until then, y'all stuck with Piano Man for a few minutes and everything, and we're going to have a good old time and all that good stuff. First of all, I want to say good morning to my producer, Dwight, best producer on this side of heaven. Glad to see him this morning. And I forgot to tell y'all, 5 more days and we have a day. Yeah. And so we already know what the plan is at 10 o'clock, the Lord willing, on Saturday morning, at 10 a.m. We all meet at the Saban statue, and then we just gonna take it from there. And we're gonna we planning on having a great time. Now, I'll pull up the schedule and everything, and we'll just go from there and everything. But we got all the way through the week to find out what the business is, if you will, of how everything is going to go. And pretty much so, we pretty much know it. We know we have a ceremony over there at Denny Chimes. We got a lot of stuff going, right? But at 10 o'clock, we're all meeting at the Saban statue. We're going to talk and all that kind of stuff and have a little fun and meet everybody, meet and greet and all that good stuff. And we just hope to have a good time. So I hope and pray that for those of you that are coming and you tune into the long run with Piano Man, I hope to meet you there and everything. And we just going to have a good time. All right. That's the part that I'm most concerned about, is us having a good time. And we get a chance to see our tide up close and personal. All right. Now, before I go further, y'all know how I do it. I said good morning to my producer, Dwight. Roll Tide to you. Good morning to my GM, Bino. Roll Tide to you. Oh, she's here early today. So I got to get her going. I got to get her going here in just a second. Wait a minute. Where is it? Where are you? There we are. Yeah, y'all know who it is. Good morning. It's the one, it's the only, it's Lady Latoya. Good morning, Lady Latoya. What the business is? You know, quit playing, girl. Come say it. You better act like you know what the business is. That's right. Uh-oh, who else do I see up in here? It's the one, it's the only, it's the OG himself. It's Mr. Stephen Hicks and the voices of No Mercy. What are the voices saying today, Stephen? They're saying roll tide, 5 days until A Day. What's going on there, Stephen? Roll tide to you, my brother. Hey, good morning, Bobby Sprinkle. Good morning and roll tide to you and your family. Roll tide. Hey, roll tide, roll. What's up? Good morning, and good morning again. How are you? Good morning. Okay. Gotta go back to the chalkboard, and here we go.
Can you dig that, sucker?
Y'all know who that is. It's the one, it's the only, it is Carla Hinton. What's up, Carla? What the business is? You know, don't have me come over there. Your husband already told me what's up. So I'm don't have me come on over there. You know what the business is. Quit playing and act like you know. I saw 2 other folks. I'm gonna do this back to back. Here we go. I'm gonna do this back to back. First one right here.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yep. And here's my other one. Here's someone else. We got to get that one. We got that out the way. And here's this one. Y'all know who that is. Good morning, Double A. Roll tide to you. What the business is, Double A. You know, quit playing, act like you know, girl. Roll tide to you, Double A. And we saw the one and the only. Good morning, Gwen Quince. Roll tide to you. What the business is, Gwen. You know, quit playing, act like you know. So Carla, Double A, Latoya, and Gwen are in the house this morning. Good to see you, Stephen Hicks, Bobby Sprinkle. Roll Tide Roll is here. Bino, our GM, is here. Our producer, Dwight, is here. Let me see. My brother out of Georgia, representing them dogs. DSGB84. What's up, player? What up with you? Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, he the only one, him and his dad. I tell him, sick him. Go get him, boy. What's up with you? Good to see you, my friend, my cohort, my partner in crime, William Bryant. Roll Tide, my friend. What's up with you? What's up with you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. Well, look who's in the chat today. Wait a minute. I got to find one for him. Let me put one for him out here. Let me see. Let me see. I'll do this one for him.
Roll Tide.
Yeah, you know who it is. It's the one. It's the only. It's KB. It's Kangaroo Black coming out of the Carolinas. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up with you, KB? Good to see you, man. Roll Tide to your Kangaroo Black. What's up, bro? Good to see you, my man. Yeah, man. Hope all is well with you. Super Twister. What's up? What's up, Twister? What's up, player? My brother, one of the Gumbo Chefs, man. Thank you for all you do. To all my truck drivers out there, Bino, Dwight, Twister, Icebox, all of y'all, Coach Carl, all of y'all, even former truck drivers, Coach Carl, all of y'all, man. Thank y'all for everything y'all do. You help keep America great. Y'all true heroes now. Telling you now. And to all of our service people, you all help keep America free and safe. You and our law enforcement, and then our first responders, our teachers, all of y'all, whatever it takes that you do to help keep America the way that it goes, we salute you over here. Yeah, but Kangaroo Black, my brother, Kangaroo Black said, I don't give a hoot if it's a bullfrog, a bulldog, or a bull dagger. I don't give a piss about nothing but the tide. I hear you. Yeah. I hear you. Yeah. Well, you know what, Dwight, y'all great in my book. All y'all that I just named, y'all great in my book. Okay, y'all great. Y'all great in my book. So let me say, wait a minute, hold it.
Give me a hell yeah!
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's for all the ladies. But the GOAT is here. Linda P is in the house, y'all. Good morning, Linda P. What's up with you? The first lady is here. Yeah, Linda P. What's up, Linda P? That's the GOAT. What the business is, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. You know, quit playing, and act like you know. Don't have me to find you in one of these places here in the United States of America and come and remind you what the business is. Quit playing and act like you know, girl. You know what the business is. I think Jakari, the newlywed, is here. My little brother. What's up? Roll Tide to you, my boy. Good to see you, my man. Good to see you. You and your lovely wife. Great to see you all. Yeah, buddy. Great to see you all. Great to see you. 5 days, and we have a day. Now I need to know who I need. Well, you know what? It don't surprise me. Yeah, oh yeah, Linda P don't give a piss about nothing, but yeah, watch this. Kangaroo Black said Linda P don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. You got that right, Linda P. Linda P in the house. Linda P is in the house. Yes, sir. Wait a minute, I got to do this one more time for Linda P.
Oh my God.
Give me a hell yeah!
Yeah, that's Linda P. That's Linda P. Linda P and Kangaroo Black in the same place. Oh gosh, it's 50. Everybody get crazy up in here today. Yeah, buddy. But y'all, 5 days until A Day, and then 152 days, and we have liftoff. Now, Stephen Hicks, I hope you enjoying liftoff, cause bro, we doing this thing, man. Yeah, we doing this doggone thing. 152 days. But let's talk about the 5 days first. What are you all? And like I said, Bishop will be on here shortly, and everything. But this week, we want to we're gonna kind of deal with on this Make It Make Sense Monday. It's going to be a modified edition of it because we're really dealing with A Day this week. We're going to deal with A Day. Now, a lot of people, I know that there are some people with some mixed emotions about it, mixed feelings about some things about concerning A Day. There are some people that's not excited about it, and I understand. I get it. I understand that, and I understand why. I understand why, and because the last time we looked at our beloved Alabama Crimson Tide, things were not looking so hot. But this is the thing that we've got to do. That was then. This is now. What have we done to what have we done? What steps have we taken to correct those measures? What steps have we taken? So those things, those questions are going to begin to be answered. That's the best way that I can put it. They're going to begin to be answered. Yeah, they're going to begin. These things are not all of our questions are not, and I repeat, I go on record and say all of our questions are not going to be answered on A Day. So let's not kid ourselves. Anybody that's having a spring game, all of the questions about the team are not going to be answered right there in a 2-hour setting. They're not. There are some things that are going to be answered only when the season starts. And it's going to be an as you go thing. Now, my battle cry has still been, and I'm still going to say this, y'all. I do not, once the season starts, Stephen, I do not want to go into a week 1, week 2, week 3. However, I don't want to go into week 3, week 4, week 8, week 12, like I said last year. I don't want to see that that we have not fixed a week one problem. That's all I'm asking for. I'm asking for some stability. I'm asking that when we see problems, that correct it right then and there. Now I realize that some things are going to be as an as you go thing. That's the way some things are going to be. But I don't want to see a week one issue in week 8. That's all I'm saying. So welcome to the stage this morning. It's none other than my big brother, my little brother rather. It's Twister. Roll Tide, Twister.
Roll Tide, my brother, man. Roll Tide, sir. How was your resurrection day yesterday?
Mine was well. Had a lot to do. Man, had good fellowship at our church. Had good fellowship with my family. Just had good fellowship yesterday. Had a good time. And now here, the Lord willing, Twister. And as the old folks would say, the Lord willing and the creek don't rise, brother. We got a headache.
Amen.
5 days. 5 days, Twister. And we're gonna invade T-Town, bro. So Twister, right now, just me and you, bro. What are you looking at? What are you looking at?
What are you talking about that?
Hey,
Talking
day.
about that. A-Day.
Yeah.
Well, Austin, I'm gonna start off with the quarterbacks. Austin Mack and Keelan Russell, they going neck and neck. Keelan Russell one time threw a pick six. Austin Mack did the same thing. It's like I said, I don't know about the quarterback battle. And I'm saying a lot of people saying Austin Mack might get it. I want Keelan Russell to get it. Austin Mack get it. Just learn how to control the offense. The running backs looking good. EJ Caldwell was a little nicked up. He doing good. Daniel Hill is showing his super strength. I think he right now is the lead man on that position. Ryan Williams, or should I say Ryan Coleman Williams, he looking awesome. He mossing every ball. He getting his hands on. He catching the ball. He playing like the 17 version of himself 2 years ago.
Uh-huh.
I want to see what Lolly Brooks would do, Lottie Dottie. We want to see, Rico Scott. The other ain't just those two receivers, like Sadarian Morgan. He being like the next Julio Jones with his body, big height, big weight, and ain't just those three. Can it be the guy from North Carolina State, Rico Scott? All those other guys need to all step up. I just wish, can we have the wide receiver core like we did when we had Henry Ruggs, Devontae Smith, Jerry Jeudy, and Jaden Waddle? Can we have that again? That was fun. Defense wise, did you see what Lonze Pierre tweeted about? He want to bring back the old defense. Maybe he talked too soon, or he said those guys was hungry. I think they're starving. That's what I see. And I hope we see that on A-Day or the beginning of the game. I believe all the coaching staff, including Kalen DeBoer and Ryan Grove, are basically, in KB's words, are in the hot seat. Not saying like that, but eyes on them. Like Tupac would say, all eyes on me. All eyes on them. And it's a making or breaking time. And I want to see if those guys going to get back to what we know. It's not going to be Saban-esque, but is he going to be like bring that Alabama power and bring that fear back to the college football world? Can Kalen DeBoer do it in 2026?
I hear you. Since you put it that way, can you bring the power back? Can you bring the fear back? Let me ask you something. Does Alabama have that caliber player?
I'm gonna say this to Piano, man. And they're supposed to be the heart and the soul of the defense. we don't have a middle linebacker, dominant middle linebacker. I don't know yet. I see this Wilson cat from Virginia. I think was it West Virginia or Virginia Tech.
Uh-huh.
They hyping him up as the middle linebacker. I just want to know: do we have a good middle linebacking core? Pierre is the only guy that's coming back from last year as the linebacker, and Simmons. He was in and out. Don't know much about Simmons that well, but we look at the middle linebacker. When we think of defense, we think about the middle linebackers, the Dante Hightowers, the Lando McClain, the C.J. Mosleys, and all those powerhouses, Reggie Ragland, all those guys who paved the way.
Uh-huh.
They used to destroy quarterbacks with the sacks and the hits.
Okay.
I'm worried about the middle linebacking core. Defensive line, I know they're going to be looking good. Secondary, no question. They all coming back.
Okay.
So I'm just worried about the linebacking core. And yes, I'm worried about it. I'm like the middle linebacker because the outside linebacker, they probably do great because they like edge rushers anyway. I'm worried about the middle linebacker. Are we strength? We are young on that position. Very young. I'm just one of those boys who are ready to eat.
Okay. All right.
That's all I'm asking you on that part.
Okay. Well, like I said, I don't believe that all questions will be answered at a day. You're going to see some things here and there. I'm setting us up for something, and a lot of people are not going to like what I have to say, but it is what it is. And it's like what Kobe Bryant said. God rest Kobe, but Kobe made a statement that said, "Numbers don't lie. They add up. They add up." And at some point or another, we're going to have to face up to some stuff. I can't make anybody face it. I'm not even trying to make anybody face it. But I did tell you all that one of the things that, and I'm going back to Senior Bowl in January, that I did tell you all that I saw some things that made me go a different, that made me look at things a lot differently as I, go more often to this podcasting thing and reporting and analyzing and all that good stuff, what all that we do and everything. And I told you all that I was going to just approach things from a truthful manner. Now I've like what I told you all, and Double A just said some things are not going to be shown on Saturday. That's why I keep saying there are a lot of questions there are some questions that will not be answered on Saturday. And I'm going to take it one step further too, Twister. There are some questions that's not going to be answered fully on Saturday. You're not going to get a full answer. It's a day. There are some things that's going to be shown. There are a lot of things that's not going to be shown. And so it is going to leave Bama fans that are in attendance. Is going to leave us with a lot of questions, but it's also going to leave with a lot of anticipation. Now, with that anticipation, either is going to come positive anticipation or negative anticipation. It's either going to be hope or it's going to be despair, because either way it go, it's going to be one or the other. And there are going to be some things, like you just said, Twister, there will be some things that will be answered and it's going to bring us hope. But there are going to be some things that's not going to be answered and it's going to leave question marks and it's going to leave a case of restlessness and whatever else negative could set in. And so therefore, we're going to have to trust the whole entire process. I'm going back to something that I've said from the end of last season. Now, this is Operation Reset. Once we knew, Twister, who all was going to be leaving, and we got all that memo out the way, and Now that here in the next couple of weeks, you have the draft coming up, and now so you know for sure, unless something changed, that the guys that left are gone. They're gone. They they are indeed gone. So now, Twister, starting with the offense, you have a whole new O-line because everybody up there, nobody started last year. Nobody. And so what has happened is that I'm gonna say this, Twister, and you just stay quiet because there's a B part to this. We all know that Ryan Grubb said Jackson Lloyd was going to be the starter, and there would be what? No competition, right? Ain't that what he said, Twister?
Yes, sir.
Now that's what he said, right? All right. Well, just the other day, Kalen DeBoer came along with a message for everybody and said, don't get comfortable. You're going to cause, just when you think you got it, here comes somebody else. Here comes somebody else. Matter of fact, Twister, I think I will read some of it to you, sir, of what was said. And I think you're going to like this. And if you notice, I'm being real kind of cool about all this and everything. But I have a reason to be. Because, like I said, I'm just going to chill out on all of this. And I'm just going to let the chips fall where they may. Here we go. Let me see. Where can I put it? Where did I find it? Okay, that's something else. I'm not even going to go that route with it. I'm not even going to talk about that. Here we go. Right here, Twister. Here we go, my brother. Kalen DeBoer issues a stern warning to Alabama's presumed starter left tackle. This is coming from the Bama Hammer. I'm not going to be like everybody else and claim to be this insider because I'm not. The only thing I'm inside is my house. Okay? So here we go. That's the only thing I'm inside of is my house. And I got this source from Bama Hammer. Kalen DeBoer issues a stern warning to Alabama's presumed starter at left tackle. Kalen DeBoer gave a warning to Alabama's presumed starting left tackle, redshirt freshman Jackson Lloyd, following the Crimson Tide first scrimmage of spring practice. Here we go. It says Ryan Grubb shocked the Alabama fan base 2 weeks ago when he declared that there was no competition at left tackle. And Twister, I'm gonna send this article to you in just a few minutes, bro. Okay, I'm gonna let you see, and I want you to see something because I can't even begin to describe it to you. But just give me a few minutes. I'll send it to you, bro. And there was no competition at left tackle, and that red shirt freshman Jackson Lloyd was the guy. Period. At the end of the sentence, right? He goes on to say, the article goes on to say, after just a couple of spring practices, Grubb's words felt premature. Kalen DeBoer evidently agreed. On Friday, following Alabama's first scrimmage of spring practice, DeBoer called Alabama's left tackle competition day to day. This did not come from a defensive coordinator. An offensive coordinator. This did not come from a line coach, positions coach, however you want to size it up. This came from the man himself, Kalen DeBoer. It is day to day and issued a warning to Lloyd in the process. Watch this. He's done a great job to deserve the notoriety.
Mm-hmm.
Chat, did y'all hear what I just said? No. Twister, chat, Did y'all just hear what I didn't say? He's done a great job to deserve the notoriety. let me clear my throat for this next statement, Twister.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna love this one.
I guess that's been given to him.
Yeah, man, we've been saying this for a while. And I'm glad came the board to, shut that crap up. We don't know who's going to start. This is the beginning of the spring and to A-Day.
Keep preaching, Twister. Keep preaching, bro.
It's the beginning.
Thank you.
It's the beginning. It's going to be a long 6 months. The other recruits not even stepped in yet. The summer recruit. What about they come in there and take their spot? We got some O-lines coming from the recruiting or coming in the summer, maybe in June or July, round up in there, and they might dog walk them and already be started. It has been before,
bro. He's done a great job to deserve not the position. He said the notoriety. I guess that's been given to him. But I think that I'm going to go ahead and finish. But I think that the important thing, not just for him, but for all our guys, is if you're the guy that's taking most of the reps at a certain position, I don't care if it's O-line or wide receiver, you better not get comfortable. You better keep the pedal down because the next guys are coming.
Now he's sounding like a coach. Now.
The next guys are coming. See,
now he's sounding like a coach now.
Come on, KB. Come on, KB. There you go. Come on, Kangaroo Black.
Twist. Yeah, come on, KB. Roll out to you, brother.
How many times have we quoted this? What Kangaroo Black is saying right here? How many times have we said this? It was too early to say no. Okay, wait a minute. You know me. Let me go. You know me. Thank you, KB. Cause bruh, we've been saying that. We've been saying it. Listen. And Twister, if you notice, I'm being real cool about it this morning. I'm going back at the top. Ryan Grubb shocked the Alabama fan base 2 weeks ago when he declared that there was no competition at left tackle. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand where some people were saying that maybe Ryan Grubb was trying to light a fire under the other players. I got that part. I also think, Twister, that there was another way that he could have gone about doing this or accomplishing this instead of saying there's no competition. And that's what I was on, right? No competition. And so he goes on to say, Coach DeBoer goes on to say, you got the next guys are coming. DeBoer's comments can be easily viewed through the lens of not being particularly happy with Grubb's early anointment of Lloyd as the team's starting left tackle. There was no real reason, and this is coming, like I said, this is coming from Bama Hammer. There was no real reason for Grubb to make that announcement when he did. Aside from perhaps providing some motivation for the other potential starting left tackles on the roster. One of those is Mississippi State transfer Javen James, who started at left tackle for the Bulldogs last season and has racked up 21 career starts. James is a guy the coaching staff certainly believes in, and if he's not going to seriously push Lloyd for the left tackle job, it looks like he's going to get a real look at right tackle. Okay, Alabama has been experimenting in recent practices with shifting sophomore Michael Carroll to last year's starting right tackle inside instead to right guard. Carroll was recruited as a guard, but he did an outstanding job as a true freshman on the outside and has shown a willingness to kick inside to help the team find the best five up front. Then it concludes by saying, Twister, the best five could include James at right tackle, though he may continue to get some reps at left tackle too, because it doesn't sound like DeBoer is as convinced as Grubb that the competition on the blind side is over. Thank you, Kalen DeBoer. Thank
you. Lord. Yes,
Kalen DeBoer.
Yes, indeed. Kill that crap right now because it was getting out of hand, dude. It's too soon to be asking for starters, dude. You got recruiters that ain't came in yet. Your summer recruits, they coming in and they might be going to work and they probably gonna start because a lot of them did that. Was Ryan Williams was one of those summer recruits that came and then started? Or he came earlier when he was a freshman?
I think he came early.
Okay.
But remember now, when Coach Saban left, Ryan Williams' name was off the table for a minute, and they had to get him back in the fold. They had to get him back in. He was one of top priority, but they didn't name no starter. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't name a starter. They did not name a starter. Hey, here's L&V. I got to do this. I got to do this. So L&V, this is going to be for you, L&V. I'm just going to do this for you.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, she's here, y'all. L&V in all her glory. Good morning, L&V. Good to see you. Good to see you. One day we're going to meet up, L&V. All of us, we all going to meet together and have a good time. Yes, look good. But good morning, L&V. Good morning. There she is in all her glory. Twister, I just sent it to you, my brother. But I just sent you the whole.
I got it. I get it at the end.
But thank you, Coach DeBoer. I told y'all I was going to be real cool about this. Thank you, Coach DeBoer. Thank you, Coach DeBoer, for being a coach. Thank you for being a coach. This, Twister, is what you were talking about. This is what you were talking about. You got to put your folks under you in check when they're not acting, when they've spoken presumptuously. You've got to put them in check.
Yes.
Twister, you said it. Wait a minute. I got to go back to something that KB just said. Let me find it. Here we go. Make it make sense. How you name a starter 2 days into spring practice? KB, Twister, it's Make It Make Sense Monday. Make that make sense. Okay, I'm getting excited. Down, boy.
So basically, you got your coaches like the O-line coach. Let him say who's starting or not. If the wide receiver coach and Derek Nick say who are going to be starting behind Ryan Williams and Lottie Brooks and them, they got to say so. Whoever's the quarterback coach going to say who's going to be starting. And it all be Ryan, write it up maybe by Kalen DeBoer, Ryan Grove maybe, but to put the stamp on it, got to be Kalen DeBoer because he's the head man. Same thing on the defense. Freddie Roach and the guy from Oklahoma for the defensive line, they got to say so, like who gonna start for the D-line. I don't know the coach for the linebacking coach, but the linebacking coach, same thing. Safety coach, same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then they go straight to Kane Womack, and Kane Womack will check it off. I was like, okay, I agree with y'all said, boys. Let's start with those guys first. If I don't like it, yes, I'm going to change it. That's how it's supposed to be. Not just up and say, oh, okay, he started one day. I'm like, oh, really, dude? You just had one practice. And all of a sudden, you got starters out there, dude? So you asking for trouble, like other teams might be watching you practice and say, oh, this guy started. Oh, let's see, can we go around here and get to that quarterback when the first game starts? You got to play goddamn dominoes, bro. You got to start rotating everything, man. You supposed to mix things together. Oh, he's maybe one dude start. Next practice, he play like crap. Next game, another dude might start. He don't play right. They're gonna try to do another guy that might fill the position.
Right.
It's just like, man, it's just like you just like getting dice and start rolling, man. It's just like mix and match, man. You don't know who gonna start till they get it down pat. Don't just up and just say he's starting and that guy starting without them seeing all of your guys you recruited or on the team show their potential. You gotta have they gotta have their potential. All of them gonna be practicing the same way. You gotta see how good they really are. You just can't just pick people. We are not going for favoritism. We're going to see who can get the job done, who deserved to start, who earned the right to start. That's how it be. And the guys who don't start doesn't mean they ain't gonna play.
Right. And then,
Rotate.
but in this case though, Twister, 2 days, like what KB just said, 2 days into spring practice and there's no competition. Really? Spring practice, Twister. Down, boy, down.
No, man. Hey, like I said, I'm cool, calm, collected myself. But I just said, man, what that man said on Fast and the Furious, too soon, Junior. Too soon, Junior. Yeah.
And then KB goes on to say that tells the other guys they're competing for second place. And that's what we've been saying. And that's how you lose people. Don't lose them before you get started.
And you know they quickly would jump on the transfer portal in a heartbeat.
Yes. What are you doing? Okay. in my best governor. Well, wait a minute. Let me do it. Let me say it like Double A would say it.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, like, come on, man. What are we talking about? And then KB goes on to say, I think the O-line coach should allow Adrian Clem. I think the O-line coach, Adrian Clem, should have the most say-so. And that's all we've been saying, KB. Ever since that story broke, bro, this is all, what you put right here is all we've been saying. That this thing it doesn't feel right, it doesn't look right, it doesn't sound right. There's nothing right about any of that. When
like,
that
he's
was
the O-line coach, man. That's his job to say who starts or not.
Exactly.
He's the O-line coach.
And not one time. Now watch this. We never dissed Jackson Lloyd. We did not diss him. We've never dissed him.
Nope.
We've never dissed him. We didn't do it. We did not diss him. We didn't diss anybody. But what we did say now is that it was too soon to be naming. When you use that word starter, you have to be careful in using the word starter. You've got to be careful with that. That's just like saying when you're in a relationship of a casual kind, you've got to be careful of the word exclusive. You got to be careful of that word. So when you say that Jackson Lloyd is the exclusive or the starter at left tackle, that means starting at left tackle, then left guard, center, right guard, right tackle. Those are your only spots left because left tackle has been sewn up. Kalen DeBoer came along and said no. Finally.
What Rocco should have said, he is the front runner for the starting position. Like he's in the lead of the starting position. Not just say starter, like he's in the lead. He could have said it that way and it would kind of made sense. He's looking good right now, but the other guys are telling behind him. When you just put your stamp on like, oh, he's the starter, I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
I mean, like, okay, like the old, you know what, y'all? I don't mind saying this. It's like the old commercial. When you said Budweiser, you said it all. That was because it was always known as the king of beers, the king, the king. Well, so when you say Jackson Lloyd is the starter, now you're saying, and then y'all know my battle cry was no competition, none. Are you kidding me? You know,
No competition. Are you serious, dude?
none. Good morning, Governor. Good to see
Roll
you.
Tide, Governor, brother. God bless you, bro.
Welcome to the stage, everybody. It's the governor of Discord. It's the governor. It's JB. Good morning, Governor.
Morning. Roll Tide, fellas. Roll Tide, everybody. I'm listening. Now, y'all gotta excuse me because all the girls is off today.
Uh-oh.
Man,
Governor.
talk your ish, bro. Talk your crap, bro.
We both
Spit.
still work. So, listening to it, right? I'm thinking hindsight. You already got my first initial reaction and response. What he said about naming starters. One, I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I already know I didn't like it. But now, hearing y'all, I think it was different. If it was for me as a competitor and a player that I am, I might look at it a little bit different. Now, hear me out. So for me, understanding, when I came, I didn't care if I was a freshman, sophomore, senior, or junior, regardless of what level it was, junior high school, or even college. I already told myself I was the starter. I told myself this. I had no coach tell me this, right? Because that's the mentality that I had. I was a fighter. So it could be some type of trying reverse psychology, naming a starter to push others. That could be his notion. You got to give him a little bit of grace. That could be trying to see who got some fire in them. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to look on the positive side, we're trying to be positive today. Well, I'm trying to. Maybe because my girls are home. So I got to keep it PG sometimes.
Oh, God.
So,
oh, my God. Governor, what you got your mind into now, bro?
For right now, Twist. For right now, for this conversation that we're talking about.
The key word is right now.
Right now.
For now.
Okay.
I don't know. But for right now, for this conversation, let's probably put some light on it real quick. He might be trying to use some reverse psychology to see exactly where these kids' heads at. You tell them something that they don't want to hear. Are they going to fold? Are they going to come? Are they going to step up to the plate? Are they actually going to take on a challenge to prove to their coaches, no, I'm the starter. He's not better than me. And go out there and prove it. That could be one notion. Even if you say the words front runner, you could use that to see if anybody got any grip. Because if your starter go out and you now get the opportunity to come in the game, are you going to sit down and pout because you ain't start? Or are you going to take advantage of what the opportunity is in front of you right now? I don't know. Well, let's give him a little bit of grace. Well, all in the notion is you shouldn't name nothing. You shouldn't be talking, in a sense. Unless you're the head coach, you shouldn't be saying a damn word. But, or you can say, I'm going to be more aggressive on the offensive side of the ball this year. I'm going to make an emphasis on running the ball down their damn throat and putting pressure on the defense instead of putting pressure on our defense. I'm actually going to play against the opponent and not playing against us. I don't know. You might be able to use those words.
Governor, I feel you. And I mean, and you're right. But the part that we were reading this morning is what Kalen DeBoer went on and said that it looks like it was that. Matter of fact, let me read it again. Let me just read it again.
Yeah, read that again.
Let me run that back at you. And just give me 1 second. Let me pull it back up right here. Let's get past all the rhetoric. Here we are. Okay, once again, my source here is Bama Hammer. I am not this is not something that came from the inside. For the only thing that I am inside of is my house. So let's put that disclaimer out there, so you won't say that Piano Man got the inside track. No, Piano Man found this article that came to him, and so here we go from Bama Hammer. Governor Kalen DeBoer issues a stern warning to Alabama's presumed starter at left tackle. Kalen DeBoer gave a warning to Alabama's presumed starting left tackle redshirt freshman Jackson Lloyd following the Crimson Tide first scrimmage of spring practice. First scrimmage. Forgot to put that in there, Twister. First scrimmage. You named this dude doing a drill.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Now, Twister, you see why I was raising saying this was coming after the first scrimmage, because you just had your second scrimmage just the other day. And so you named this dude a starter during a drill. Okay. During a drill. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna tell you something. No, let me keep it moving. Ryan Grubb shocked the Alabama fan base 2 weeks ago when he declared that there was no competition at left tackle and that redshirt freshman Jackson Lloyd was the guy, period. After just a couple of spring practices, Grubb's words felt premature. Kalen DeBoer evidently agreed. On Friday, following Alabama's first scrimmage of spring practice, DeBoer called Alabama's left tackle competition, here we go, Governor, day to day, and issued a warning to Lloyd in the process. Here we go. He's done a great job to deserve the notoriety. Now, Governor, you and I think along the lines of the same lines. Words are important.
Yeah, words have meaning. Words have meanings, and context matters.
And context matters, content matters, and comprehension matters.
Yes, all C's.
All the way around, all day, every day. Notice what he didn't say. He said he's done a great job to deserve the notoriety. He never said that he did a great job to deserve the position.
You want my feedback on that one?
Go ahead.
After hearing that, you know what I'm going to call this? BS. You're just talking. The reason why I call it BS is because why it took you 2 weeks to say this.
Well, wait a minute. Let me finish. Let me finish the whole article.
Okay, read the whole scripture. All right.
Please.
Read the whole scripture.
Then he said, I guess that has been given to him. This coming from DeBoer. But I think the important thing, not just for him, but for all our guys, is if you're the guy that's taking most of the reps at a certain position, I don't care if it's the O-line wide receiver, you better not get comfortable. You better keep the pedal down because the next guys are coming. DeBoer's comments can be easily viewed through the lens of not being particularly happy with Grubb's early anointment of Lloyd as the team's starting left tackle. There was no real reason for Grubb to make that announcement when he did, aside from perhaps providing some motivation for the other potential starting left tackles on the roster. One of those is Mississippi State transfer Javen James, who started at left tackle for the Bulldogs last season and has racked up 21 career starts. James is a guy the coaching staff certainly believes in. And if he's not going to seriously push Lloyd for the left tackle job, it looks like he's going to get a real look at right tackle. Alabama has been experimenting in recent practices with shifting sophomore Michael Carroll, last year's starting right tackle, inside to right guard. Carroll was recruited as a guard, but he did an outstanding job as a true freshman on the outside and has shown a willingness to go inside to help to kick inside to help the team find the best five up front. The best five up front could include James at right tackle, though he may continue to get some reps at left tackle too, because it doesn't sound like DeBoer is as convinced as Grubb that the competition on the blind side is over.
And like I said, I'm not gonna waver on what I said. Like I said, it's BS. Because like I said, why did it take you 2 weeks to mention this? When those words left your offensive coordinator, that's his title. When they left his lips on what he said, you should have corrected that right then and there. Because at the end of the day, the first thing that came to my mind was, okay, so who's the coach?
But let me ask you a question, though, Jay. Let me ask you a question, though, Governor. What if it was handled right then and there, but it's just making the news?
How? It's Alabama. Everything is the news.
But no, sir. That's not true. That's not true.
Real.
Everything does not hit the newsstand right then and there.
2 weeks later.
2 weeks later.
Hold on, P.
And I'm going to prove it to you because you.
Hold on, P.
What were you in shock about last week?
Hold on, P. Let's go. Put a bulletin right there. Put your line on your note right there, and you're gonna come back to it. You see it. Everything about Alabama is not headline news, right?
Everything. Now, Grubb, what he said was headline. But maybe DeBoer's response was not headline. Maybe it's just now getting out. What I'm saying is we don't know.
Okay, I'll give you that. We don't know.
We don't know. Maybe he did check in. And then when they having this first scrimmage, all of this comes up now.
But my thing is, you might have checked him. You were supposed to address the media because he spoke to the media. He speak to you. He spoke to the media. What you 2 weeks for that information to come out? Okay, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it didn't hit the news. I highly differ that an Alabama head coach post Nick Saban, when he does not speak, doesn't hit the news, or when he does speak, it doesn't hit the news. I highly differ because Nick Saban, maybe it's just the coach, maybe it's the aura that he had. When he spoke, everything stopped. And it went straight to the news.
Yep. I was in that way.
But Governor, but you answered your own question. That was Nick Saban. So you can't compare the two.
Like I said,
you can't expect Kalen DeBoer to do it like Nick Saban, and he's showing you he didn't.
Okay, but you said, I listen to words now. You said,
and I know what I said.
You said maybe he addressed Grubb.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, okay, give you that benefit of the doubt. He addressed Grubb. What if you addressed in Grubb? Why make a statement, or why isn't your statement out that same day about your ideas on your team? Brings me back to my first question. Who is the coach? Because how can the news put something out there from an assistant coach and not the head coach?
Governor, I done answered it 3 times. They did that because he's not under any obligation to tell us nothing. He answered it when he wanted to.
Then we have turmoil. So this is bigger than the team. We got issues between our coaches because there's no way in the world you can tell me.
I don't think you have an issue now.
Yeah, you still do because you don't.
How you figure?
Because they're going back and forth. He says, you got a key word that he said was maybe he was appointed that position. How can he give out any starting positions without talking to the head coach?
This is true.
So
But
who's the coach?
all I'm saying is go by the last word that was given. The last word that was given is he doesn't have that position yet. Now, whether it took 2 weeks or whatever, okay, what would you have wanted, Governor? Him to say something about it when he did, or him not say anything at all and leave you guessing?
I'd have been like, see, me personally, if I'm the head coach.
I didn't ask you that. What would you have wanted?
He should have corrected that right then and there.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, didn't. What would you have wanted?
I just told
Him to not say anything, or him to correct it 2 weeks later, or say something about it 2 weeks later? Because what if, look at what can the Bama fans say, what if probably DeBoer didn't speak to the media?
And that's my big issue. I'm not saying you're two, because 2 things could be right. Pen is Z's also right, and P, you're also right. I get what you're saying. I understand exactly what y'all mean. What if he didn't speak? What if he just want, you know what, let that roll off his shoulders? At the end of the day, me looking on the outside, on the hindsight of things, you are the head coach. Everything that's supposed to happen with this team is supposed to come from you first and then down. How is your assistant coaches naming starters after playing tag? Drills. These are drills, right?
Yeah, Piano man, that don't make no sense, bro.
Who can I
He
trust?
got a point on that, bro. He got a point.
And I got that. But my other point is that just because it did not make it to us, the waiting public, that does not mean that Coach DeBoer did not handle that when the statement was made. Just because it came out 2 weeks later to us does not mean that this was the first time that it was handled. It just means that it was the first time that we've heard it addressed.
Which would mean that you don't have respect for your head coach to come out here and name a starter after drills.
Yeah, that might be true. But like I said, you're still in the dark. You don't know.
So we have controversy between our coaches.
I'm not going to say that. Because Governor, if the man done come out and just said that this is the way it's going to be, where's the controversy now? Have Grubb said it again?
I don't believe nothing they saying now.
Oh, God.
I don't.
Okay. So, but has Grubb said yes or no after the statement was made? Has Grubb made the same statement again?
No, he has not.
He has not.
Okay.
He has not made that statement anymore. So it could be that the statement was addressed back then. And if you noticed, hardly since that statement has been made, you haven't heard that much from Grubb. Kane Womack either, if you really want to know the truth.
Kane Womack been quiet the whole time. We heard killing squat from him.
Kane Womack's been quiet is because everybody's been putting his damn job on the chopping block.
But you know what though? But Governor, let's go. But let's be. First of all, let's do something. Welcome to the stage. It's Mr. Forge Forward by Fire himself, Mr. Boomer Sooner. It's the Bishop. Everybody, good morning, Bishop.
Good morning. What's
Salute to
going
the Mr.
on?
Sir.
Don't let me stop this gumbo. I want a bowl. I'm pulling up.
Come on, man. Come on, get your bowl. Cause I'm getting ready to cause Governor brings a interesting point. And watch
Go ahead.
this. Watch this. Talking about losing his job. If Kane Womack is so bad, why was he almost the head coach at Arkansas?
I didn't say it was bad.
No. I'm not saying you.
Oh.
You bring up an interesting point of what's being said from the outside. You see what I'm saying? So I'm taking your statement and asking a question that since they're saying he needs to go, we all know how that goes. Kane Womack is this, Kane Womack is that. Why was he the number 2? And I'm talking about it, and he was that close from getting it. That head coaching position at where? Arkansas, within the SEC. So the point is that the point that I'm making is just like we were talking about Kalen DeBoer. If he's so horrible, why did Penn State want him and Michigan want him? 2 blue blood schools. Why? I think a lot of the impatient Bama fans need to be patient right here. Accept the fact that you're in transition because, okay, watch this. Oklahoma went through the same thing. They went through it with Venables. They did. The only difference between Alabama and Oklahoma to a certain degree is talent and mindset. Just being honest. You came off of Lincoln Riley, who was an offensive genius to a certain degree.
Yeah, to a certain degree.
To a certain degree, but you switched to Brent Venables, who is a defensive specialist. That's a whole culture change as far as the makeup of the team goes, but you still got to have that balance. You switch from Nick Saban, who's defensive, to Kalen DeBoer, who's offensive. It's the same thing. You got to be patient.
So I understand the patient part. So with your analogy, we went from Oklahoma. We went from an offensive guy to a defensive guy. Just a quick question. Who on Oklahoma staff speaks for the defense? just answer real quick, Bishop. Who on the Oklahoma staffs speaks for the defense?
Now, coming to that, Governor, that is a great question because it's an understanding there. The communication between the coaches, they know the protocol and the standards set, so they know who talks and who doesn't. And anything of that nature is understood that anything when it comes to naming starters, the head man Venables does. But hey, that's different. Undoubtedly, though, you got a staff. Venables has his staff, but they've been together so long that they know that the standard and the protocol. Whereas DeBoer, I feel, is more buddy and has trusted Grubbs to have carte blanche, and the way he was able to speak so freely, and a lot of it just don't seem like that the boundaries has been set, and that this one time Grubbs spoke out of turn in our book, but maybe that's their understanding, and he just didn't. The boy didn't know he was gonna go ahead and say, and there's no contest. But that's just a human error. If that's the case. Now I don't know the full story. Only thing I can see gather is what people put out through the social media. So I don't know if it's been handled in house.
Bishop.
Yeah.
Just see it. With Brent Venables and his staff, they've been together for a while, right?
Right. Yeah.
They have the understanding of what's going on with each other because they've been there for a while, right?
Yeah.
How long has Grubb been with KD?
He was there.
For
Yeah.
For a while. From different
For a while. For a while.
For a while. Have we ever? Now maybe we need to do some backtracking. For a while, from different schools, they've been together. I don't think you've ever heard Ryan Grubb say a starter without because KD has always been the head coach with this guy.
Yeah.
So when you get to the cream of the crop of schools, brand name wise, because of a GOAT that just left. You telling me that a guy you've been with for a while, who left you high and dry to go to the NFL, and then came back, you telling me that they're buddy, they don't have a respect for each other?
All right. Now, if we're going to give the Zatterman side, it does come off a little as if Grubb was a little cocky. In my book, if you're asking me, is that once he came back from the NFL, it's almost like when he was hearing all those accolades that was thrown upon him, could it have went to his head to where he truly thought that he had it like that, and when he stepped out there, he stepped wrong.
Let me chime into this one. Okay.
Please do.
When Nick Saban got to, retire, he called it, Ryan Grubb came. All right, last year, and he dipped off. He thinking because he went to the NFL, he like, oh, okay, this is how it goes. This is how it's supposed to be. But at the same time, idiot, they booted your ass out of Seattle. And we saying Ryan Grubb, because I was one of those guys, okay, he's an offensive guru for what he did at another school. University of Alabama is a whole lot different than Washington. We have better athletes here.
You
gotta.
You sure?
Yeah, it was a whole lot different because if he did that to Washington and got them to the championship, why are you coming over here and you laid an egg over here in Alabama like you did last year?
Okay, let me chime in on that, though, Twister. Hold your point. If that's the case, then why didn't Alabama beat Michigan?
Why? Which one? The first one or the second one?
With
Grubb, without Grubb.
The first one, when Saban was there. Let's take it back to Saban. Why didn't Alabama beat Michigan? And Washington beat Texas. Alabama didn't beat Texas that year.
Either did Kalen DeBoer beat Michigan without Grubb either.
But that's not the question at hand. Twister said that Alabama had better athletes. Why didn't they beat Michigan?
Then they weren't a better team.
But
that wasn't a better team. That
did not answer me my question. Why didn't Alabama with Saban beat Michigan?
I just answered your question. They weren't the better team.
You could have all the great. They weren't the better team. So just because when Washington he leaves Washington, comes to Alabama. So you say he laid an egg. So losing 30-something people in the transfer portal don't mean anything?
No, that don't mean a damn thing.
Oh, sure about that?
I'm very sure.
Okay. And so that's why Alabama went 9. That's not the reason Alabama went 9-4.
Nope.
But let me say this: we did lose him, and we lost Isaiah Bond. We lost some Taylor Downs. We lost some of those key defensive guys.
Come on now.
How many times okay, hold on. Let's see, because if you want to go down that road, you saying that transfer portal is the reason why Kalen DeBoer Laid an egg. Oh, now can transfer portal be the reason why it came on the board laid an egg? How many seasons have we lost players and coaches in a row? How many seasons have we lost? Every single year, transfers has left out this school with coaches, with head coaches, because the coaches that left returned into head coaches per year.
Yeah.
Did we ever go 9-4?
No, but your schedule was different.
No.
NIL either. You didn't have NIL, and you did not have the transfer portal as we know it, Governor. Now, come on now. Don't you can't cherry. You cherry.
Let me say this for it. Like, okay, like Governor, I said, yeah, the transfer part did shook us up. But Piano Man, when Coach Saban was still coaching, we lost coaches and players. We still lost less than four games. We lost probably maybe 1 or 2.
This is every year. If you just want to go from 2020 down, every single year we have lost players and coaches.
Yeah.
And we never went 9-4.
But you didn't have a transition the way that you had it, though, Governor. You had the same head coach.
Don't be still okay. So because the head coach gave the Alabama Crimson Tide a discount because of the name, the brand, and the things that he did.
I don't know. That's what y'all call it the Saban discount. I don't believe it's that. They had players that wanted to play, but you lost some quality because has Alabama been back to the Natty since 20? And the answer is no.
No, we have not. But that's
not. And Saban just got up out of that win in 24, right? So when did the decline start?
The decline started in 2017.
Okay, but they were still winning, though, Governor.
But that was the decline. I saw the decline. Didn't say they weren't going to win. You still had a decline.
Okay, all right. So what
decline? About the O-line, right? The O-line.
The players.
Okay. So the point that I'm making is that Alabama's in a transition. That's the part folks are failing to understand. You're in a total transition, just like Oklahoma was. And when y'all were saying, like the SEC, the SEC, when the last time the SEC done won a natty?
You keep bringing up natties. The question
I'm bringing up everything, Governor.
No, the question
I'm bringing up everything. You're saying that you and I quote, you just said that the transfer portal didn't have a damn thing to do with anything, right?
Right.
All right. I challenge you that it did have something to do with it because of the situation. When Nick Saban and them were losing coaches and this, that, and the third, you lost a coach here or there, but there was always a top replacement. It was always there. It was there. But other teams got better around Alabama. They still did, and they're still doing it.
Okay. In order for the other teams to get better, don't the coaches got to get better? Isn't it coach? It's still coaching, right? Because James Madison came to Indiana. Isn't that coaching? I don't want to hear about their age. It's coaching. You can play all the damn seasons that you want. If you can't coach or be coached up, you're not going nowhere. I've asked y'all this numerous of times. Who is the coach? Whose offense is this?
And so, okay. Welcome to the stage. What's up, Coach Carl?
I said it 2 years ago.
Well done, Coach.
We're not talking about players. We're not talking about the transfer portal. We're not talking about NIL. We're talking about two guys who we keep saying is buddy, and it seems like they don't have respect for each other. One thinks he's the head coach, and the other one's getting praised for not being a head coach and getting all the goddamn passes. Whose offense is this, and who's the head coach?
Kalen DeBoer is the head coach.
So then why is your offensive coordinator coming out of his side of his neck saying things that the coach is supposed to be saying?
Okay, but didn't the coach correct? See, I think that where the problem comes in, Governor, is that he did not correct it the way that you want him to correct it, but he corrected it the way that he saw fit, not how we see it.
How did you correct it?
Didn't he just come out and say that nobody has anything?
Do you believe that?
I believe it, because that's what's reported.
Because it was reported.
But just because you don't believe it, that don't make it not true.
Okay, so if Kalen DeBoer came out and said Jet Tamala is starting the first game, you believe that?
I believe it when I see it.
No, I would.
You believe that?
Why not? Why not? Wait a minute. If he came out and said that Jet Tamala is going to start, then the question, that's not even the right question. The right question is, what are we going to do about it?
No, you said when he came out and said what he said that you believed it. So if I said
Governor, on one hand, you're saying that he should have said something about it right then. He's coming out and the media is just reporting this. I've already said that. How do we know that the issue was not handled in private? Maybe he didn't want to speak to the media right then. That's his right.
How do you know if it did?
How do you know, but it didn't?
We don't know. I'll give you that.
That's all I've been saying, Governor. Have I not been saying that? We don't know. All we know is what's being reported. I've said that 100 times. But you're the one who keeps saying it should have been said something. He don't have to say anything. He's not obligated to.
So then why say something now then?
Because he can do that. Why not? After 2 scrimmages, he said something, and he's finally said something to the media about all of this. I think he encapsulated it all and just put it on this, use this one thing here as an example. But maybe, we don't know, maybe behind everybody, a closed door, maybe he told Ryan Grubb, don't say that anymore. There are no starters here. It's just spring drills. We don't know.
For your coach to come to be, this is how I'm looking at it. For your assistant coach, because that's your title, assistant coach, to be comfortable to name a starter after playing tag, that's a line of disrespect, in my opinion. For you to it's not like a reporter heard him say that on the practice field and they didn't want to report it. No, he stood his behind up on a podium to get a media coverage to say what he said or however he wanted to do it. There was cameras in his face. And he said what he said. We can't take that away on what he said. Now, yes, to your defense, you are right. We don't know what kind of conversation happened behind doors. We don't. And we don't know what transpired. I give you that, because we do not know. We weren't there. But then you say something 2 weeks later about, no, I'm not going to say it. Maybe you said it and they now put it out 2 weeks later. Let me give you the benefit. No, this is not what's going to happen. We're going to run it this way. I'm just summing it up. So now, since you're saying the opposite of what your assistant coach just said, you're now telling me y'all two aren't on the same accord. Because there's no way in the world that a head coach is going to allow or not feel a certain way that his assistant coach is naming starters. So who's the head coach?
It's still Kalen DeBoer.
Is it really? Because he's showing one way and your offensive coordinator showing something different. So then now makes me believe, okay, so what's he telling the players when the cameras are not here?
I think what Governor trying to say, if he didn't say it that day when Ryan Grover said it, Kalen DeBoer could have came like a couple of days later, like maybe 2 or 3 days later, and killed it.
What if he did not have media availability? Because remember, it was around spring break when that statement was issued. He didn't have, maybe he didn't have media availability. We don't know.
Kalen DeBoer at Alabama doesn't have media capability. That's wild.
Availability, they're not there all the time. They're not there. What's up, Coach Carter?
Nate Oates can come right. Nate Oates has not won a championship at Alabama.
Because
If he gets on the podium,
conversation is so strong, and both sides are right. Honestly, they really are. I understand where you coming from, Governor, but I gotta let you know, man. Huh? Say that
Governor.
again.
Go ahead, Coach.
I'm in the Matrix.
No, you good. You good.
No, see, what I'm saying is this, man. I understand where you coming from, Governor, but I gotta side with P on this one because as a coach, if my offensive coordinator, assistant head coach step out there and say anything, I'm not gonna come back immediately and address it because that means it's turmoil inside the locker room. So you let it slide, and then the next time you get a big media presence, then you go in there and address it. But you address it in a way where you don't undermine your assistant. Because if you start undermining people, then people start walking out on you, or people start holding out on you, and you can't replace coaches like that. Now, it's not just a million top tier quarterback coaches and a million top tier coaches out there, period, especially offensive minded coaches. And Ryan Grove is one of the best. You got to give him that. He just hasn't adapted to the lifestyles of the SEC yet. And while we always arguing and fussing about who this and who that, Kalen DeBoer is the head coach, and Ryan Grove is the assistant head coach. So is Kane Womack. Either one of those three has the right to speak at any time. It's just that the head coach should be the only one giving out details on who he feels as a starter. Ryan Grove, with the title assistant head coach, may have felt like he had authority to say who he felt was starters. He always been like that. He tried to do it in Seattle. Seattle wouldn't allow him to do it. But he came back to Kevin DeBoer where he had a little more freedom. So, yeah, man, it's not that Piano Man is being mean or whatnot. He just doing what I would have done. I would play devil advocate. When I got a panel like you guys, every time y'all come on, y'all all have different opinions and different perspective about things. I would honestly play devil advocate every single time if I were Piano Man. Just host the show. Y'all ask a question. I'll ask mine. I'll put my spin to it. And then we'll just keep the show going like that. I love it. Piano Man and not being
Somebody.
You in the Matrix, bro.
it's better when he's not a Bama fan. I love it. Don't be a Bama fan. Just just cover sports. Because
That's it.
if you're a 100% Bama fan, Bama gonna let your ass down. And you an SEC fan, the SEC gonna let your ass down. Cause we saw last night, the SEC really ain't what we think it is.
See,
Oh Lord.
SEC is just practice for every goddamn body else in the world.
That's the truth.
When the last time we won something?
Everybody does stepped up there.
Oklahoma softball.
Okay.
That boy said Oklahoma softball.
when the last time we won something? I'm
and
waiting.
Tennessee baseball last year.
Okay, Tennessee baseball. We got baseball. We don't have softball because they're Big Ten whooping our butt in softball. They whooping our butt in basketball. They whooping our butt in football. I mean, damn, can we win anything from the big in any major sports? We can't win hockey. Hey, what can we win?
Didn't we just win something in gymnastics?
Yeah.
Like, didn't we just?
Hey, go ahead, Coach Carl. I see where he's trying to go, but Like
I'm
you
with it.
said,
We just
I
it,
think
it,
the SEC
we
gonna
just
get back to
won.
power, man. Everybody
We
thinking
just
it's gonna
won
be
what?
over. We coming back. It just we in a
But we
slump
ain't.
right now.
We may be coming back, but we ain't back.
Well,
Coming back and being back are two different things.
we'll be back.
Texas University.
You know, call
all
like
right, horns down.
Man,
all
hard
right.
down to the beat. Hell yeah.
Cause I remember Texas always popping up talking about we bad, we bad, we bad.
That never showed.
We do the same thing every year talking about the SEC, the SEC, SEC, and SEC getting their head beat in every sport, every major sport. Tennessee won baseball. Great job, Tennessee, because you didn't win it. We'll be getting our head beat in baseball too.
Florida Gators won men basketball last year. Tennessee won baseball.
Fuck.
You know, Auburn didn't Auburn win the NIT last night?
Hey, I'm
Oh
telling you, man.
God,
Hey,
who
I
thinking
would tell you
about
no lie.
that crap?
I was cheering Auburn when Auburn won that game. I was cheering. I said, "Damn, finally SEC wins something."
Oh, boy, I was not paying
Hey,
attention to that
hey, Coach
whatsoever.
Carl. Coach Carl, hold up. Hey, I
No,
got to step in. Now hold
no,
up. I know we
no.
didn't win the national title in softball last year, but there's something to say that softball, hey, Coach Gasso is hey, she's the GOAT. But that's just one sport.
Oh dear God, it's all move on to goddamn other shit. I'm just saying, just being honest. What the heck are we talking about now?
Lottie Dottie.
But wait a minute. But to coach, and JB, Governor, I found an answer that a question that you asked. I found the answer to it. But I want to say this: since we talking SEC, we talking sports, we talking everything, Bama football, this, that, and the third. But when you put this thing all together, did y'all realize this makes 2 years in a row that South Carolina went to the national championship in the women's basketball and lost it?
I
I thought
did
they
see
won it
that.
last year. Did they win it last year?
They did not. UConn won it last year.
Yeah, UConn did.
UConn did. Beat South Carolina.
They beat them by 30 last year.
Oh yeah,
Should've won.
yeah. And then they came back
That's
again.
why Gino was so mad this year because they put a
Yeah, whatever, Bishop. Like I
Man,
said, no.
Gino, man, need to sit his old ass down.
Oklahoma was the best softball team in the world. 900 years in a row. 900 years in a row. Come to the SEC. When they got in the SEC, their baseball shit changed.
Hey, hold up. Hey, give a fight words, Coach Carl. Now, you ain't gonna come in here disrespecting them shooters like that. You pass over this.
It's true. And Bama falling right in there with them. I'm just serious, man. It's the SEC. The power has shifted to the Big Ten.
And that being real, man, the power has shifted from the SEC.
Yeah, we know that.
You want to know why? I think it's because the SEC commissioner may not be the right guy no more.
Oh.
Oopsies. Like everybody got one bye week and 8 games in the gauntlet, while Big Ten skating like on roller skates and ice skates to the damn playoffs. The only teams they playing is each other: Michigan, Oregon, Ohio State, Penn State, and the goddamn players. The teams they've been playing is hot garbage. While we killing each other down here in the South.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
What did Bama do yesterday? Bama gave Nate O an extended contract. Right? What the hell had Nate O won? He gets you to the Sweet 16 with that run and gun offense, shoot 1 million damn 3-pointers, get inside the Sweet 16, get your head beat in, but because you can't get a damn rebound because y'all be going out and get these short, weak players that can't bang in the post and get your head beat in. What did Kate and the boy do? Go out and get some of the top minds in football, and then you get an offensive line. You don't want them aggressive. What did Krista Curry do? Come in there and turn a team around, make it to the Sweet 16 and boat. Guy gone.
But Coach Carr, back in the Alabama basketball, almost went to those playoffs 4 straight years, and they did win a championship of that season back in 2020, I think, or 22 or whatever.
Championship, talking about the SEC championship, man, that shit don't count.
Man, come on. Something could he hardly ever. Hey, y'all laughing, but shit, Alabama used to have nothing before NATO's went there. Alabama was trash. Alabama basketball was trash before NATO's got there.
Shoot, come on, man. Trash. Come on.
Well, we've been winning more games than we ever been in the history of that dang sport, bro. Come on now, dog.
And y'all happy.
I was just being honest with you, dog. Alabama playing a whole lot better since whoever was the last head coach. What did Avery Johnson did to that team, bro?
What did Avery Johnson did? You happy with winning 17 games?
Bro, we won like over 20. Nearly going to 30.
If you happy with winning 17 games, then cool. Then Nate-O doing a great job.
Okay. That's what you think? Okay. I'm just saying, man. It's just like, because we hardly ever go to March Madness, dog. Come on. Alabama was trash. We didn't even go that far. We just there to get our ass beat, and that's it.
And we still there to get our ass beat.
All right. Go ahead, Coach, man. Go ahead, bro. I'm going to say, dog. Boy, y'all sound so damn defeated.
Can the Bama fan that just came up on my news feed, Taylor Bellborn, just hit the portal?
Exactly. You want to know why? Because they don't want to play in that weak-ass scheme, man.
Well, that's basketball, right?
Yep.
Guys want to play with guys like Taylor. He's a banger. He's a shooter. He can't go down there and bang with no 7-footers all game. They get pushed around. They get slapped on the floor. He won't recruit real power guys. He want to recruit guys that can spread the floor and shoot 3-pointers. Everybody in the world can't shoot 3-pointers. And when the 3-pointers ain't falling, Michigan putting the nuts in your face.
On that part, let me tell you like this here. Michigan been attacking the basket. Alabama, well, I saw that game. Alabama go on a fast break, stop at the 3-point line, and they start shooting threes instead of going over there attacking the basket. Who's the center now that we trying to get back? That would probably be we probably would need because Alabama needs some bigger guys on there. I'm gonna give you that. Alabama needs some big men. They call them the big guys. We need that. But I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I'm wholeheartedly saying Alabama basketball is way better than it used to be. I'm going to say it, and I'm going to stand on it 100%. You can disagree with me, whatever you say, but Alabama is playing a whole lot better basketball than I ever seen in years.
Let's go back to the Whip Sanders day. Whip Sanders day. Going back to Whip Sanders. Tell me, will this team here compete with that team back there?
Okay. They just need some bigger bodies to know how to attack the basket. That's what I know they need to do. But I think we've been playing a whole lot better, though.
We've been saying that now for 5 years. Have you seen any change?
Bro, they ain't attacking the basket. That's what I'm saying. They're not attacking the basket. You can shoot threes all day and they miss it.
Y'all arguing about Ryan Groves, but you ain't arguing about Nate Oates.
Why they attacking the dang on? Why they ain't attacking the basket? You
do some Zatarain in that joint.
You missing threes.
Hey, if Ryan Grove is soft, then why Nate Oates can't be soft?
Boy, you sound so damn defeated.
I'm just being honest. Nate Oates has a soft ass basketball team. Krista Curry has a soft ass girl basketball team. Kayla the boy have a soft ass football team. Yeah, we got a soft ass baseball team. At least our softball girls are playing hard. And outside of the girls in the gym, the softball girls in gymnastics here, we probably wouldn't have nothing going on right now.
Oh my God, bro. You
tell me something good.
You think
Dun,
this the
dun.
end of the world, man. Yes, we in transition. Ryan Grove, just like he didn't know how to play offense last year. Yeah, we got on that ass. Did we get on Kane Womack in the beginning of that season? Yes, we did. Till he got better and developed that defense a little bit better.
Man,
The
I'm
reason why
about
the
to go
defense
on
got
mute.
carved the hell up because the offense couldn't move the ball, not even past the 50. That's what we got on Ryan Grove about, but like he don't know how to goddamn play offense when it comes to running the ball. He like to passy pass, and Creighton the boy better go some nuts and tell that man we need to run the ball. It don't matter. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yards? That's what I'm saying about goddamn Ryan Grove. Nate Oates, in my eyes, man, he's doing okay. He's way better than them last guys that we had in the basketball coaching. I promise you that. We went to the Final Four for the first time in the history of that goddamn game a couple years ago. I think that is a great achievement in my book. And we just got beat by a goddamn UConn because them boys were too damn big.
You can't tell Kalen DeBoer that Ryan Grubb that you can't.
That's all I'm saying.
You can't say Kalen.
Go ahead, Governor, because you go ahead. Let Governor finish.
I'm saying,
Go ahead.
Say Kalen DeBoer dropped his genitals and told Ryan Grubb was his up when the man comes back out and naming starters. I'm confused. I get what Coach Carl is saying. Yes, we're coming at Ryan Grubb for his offense. Nate Oates, yeah, you on the clock, but you just signed a whole new contract. But the man don't have no respect for the head coach because they buddy like what Bishop is saying. So how can you say KD is going to hold Ryan Grubb accountable when he don't even respect you? That's what I'm saying. There's no way in the world. There's not one program that I can name right now that an assistant coach comes out and says who's starting before the head coach. Not even in Tulane. I'll wait.
All I'm saying is, Governor,
About around.
we don't know what happened behind the scene. Okay, the statement was made. But my question is now, have you heard the statement made again? No.
Yeah, he got quiet. Yeah, he got quiet. He got quiet. Yeah, he did get quiet.
Say it, Twist. Say it.
The damn thing. Because you could have a break. You could have an argument with your spouse. You say what you say. You said exactly what you said. It wasn't brought up again in public. It don't mean that it's not being brought up in the back.
All I'm saying is you haven't heard the statement made again. The coach has come along and has said what he said. So all we can do is see from there.
I'm saying
That's all we saying.
I got that. But if the coach has spoke now, the coach has spoken. Now, if Grubb takes it from there and the coach has gotten on it, then you might see a coaching change. It might not be right now, but you're going to see one simply because if you're going to have a role coach like that and they're going to go to the media like that, like I said, we don't know what has happened behind the scene. But all I know is that Grubb has become mighty quiet. Womack really hadn't said a word. The rest of them not saying anything. So right about now, this is what we have. That's how I see it.
The question is also, it's like, who do the kids trust? Are they being pulled from one side to the other? Because that's what's gonna cause us our season. Not really the coaches, it's the players. Because if they don't have the mindset to go and play as a team, we're gonna look bad. Because the coaches ain't on the field. They're not on the field.
That's what I'm about to say, Governor. We're gonna be so screwed, so bad. I was like, we're gonna be in trouble if that happens.
Y'all made me go mute on y'all. See,
I think we'll see. But I'm gonna say this, and something Coach Carl said, and I'm gonna say this. from just the total perspective of from Bama all the way across the board to the SEC. This is just some piano man feel. The day that Coach Nick Saban walked out that door, to a certain degree, he took the SEC with him.
Yeah, and that's facts.
He took the SEC with him. I'm being
The
honest
day
with
he
you.
walked, the day he walked out, it only left us Kirby Smart.
And Kirby is not Nick.
Kirby ain't Nick, and then
I have to agree with that.
Man, Kirby Smart got beat by a Pac-12 coach and Caden the boy twice.
Kirby can't carry the SEC by himself.
He can't
do it. Too much pressure on him.
And people hollering. And there's a show I listen to a lot. There's a young man on there that all he talks about is Kirby Smart, Kirby Smart, Kirby Smart. What has Kirby Smart done lately?
He can't do nothing.
He got beat by Caden the boy twice.
It don't matter. He can't do nothing because the SEC ain't the brand no more. Right now, the brand is in the Big Ten. So Kirby catching hell trying to get the top athlete.
Man, that
Lane catching hell in Tech and LSU right now trying to get top guy. He got to spend big money to get these guys.
Because the system changed, bro. That's why. That's all.
Yeah, no, it's not the system. It's the landscape has changed. The landscape changed.
The whole rules and all that changed.
Football is now is back to the Big Ten. Football is
and that's what they wanted the whole time, bro. That's what we've been saying.
It's a Big Ten sport now. So how the SEC gonna compete with the Big Ten? They better start winning.
You do watch this. Guess who's number one right now? Guess who's number one in college baseball?
Who?
The Big Ten.
UCLA.
Yep.
Right now.
Big Ten.
Big Ten.
They're doing it for a reason, y'all. So I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Well, but the Big Ten, however you want to put it, UCLA up there winning has nothing to do with what everybody else ain't doing. Because guess what? In the top 25 in college baseball right now, the SEC has 10 teams in the top 25. 10. 10. 10.
Spaghetti-o.
And guess how many the Big Ten has? 3.
So you're saying if we lose, all those numbers don't mean nothing.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say it like we playing each other. And Big Ten, you said, Piano Man, they only got 3 people over there. They ain't playing nobody over there on their side like we doing over here. That's what I'm saying.
But guess
we
what?
killing each other down here in the South.
But at the end of the day, who winning?
Twister.
Of course, if we had a schedule like that, we gonna be winning skateboard to the playoffs every dang go year, bro.
Twister, I'll ask you a question then, Twister.
Hey.
If the Big Ten is not playing anybody, why is that every time they play somebody, they blow them the hell out?
Because they fresh and got people. We got all these damn narratives. I just don't give a goddamn how many people is in your schedule. If we're gonna walk like we got big nuts, then stop complaining about the schedule. If you're playing, then see. Now I'm gonna get off the PG. Now I'm rated R right now.
Go ahead, man. Speak your fire.
You put some side of red. You already started. It was finished.
It's starting to piss off. We're going to keep using a narrative so it can benefit us. Well, we got to play this. Well, they ain't got nobody over. They ain't got nobody.
Exactly.
No, the respect thing is Nick Saban came with big nuts and he had respect. Period. That's what it is. I've been saying this for 2 years straight now. Who is the damn coach and whose offense is this? He don't respect you. The players see that he don't respect you. So why the hell would I respect you? I don't want to play for this school. And that's what they're showing you. I don't care about the NIL. I don't care about the transfer. It's our coaching. I've been saying this for 2 years, Coach Carl and Bishop and Twister. He already knows how I feel about this. It's big coaching.
I tell you,
damn card, and the other
I
part
tell you,
going. It's
I
been
tell you something that you're not paying attention to, Governor. I'll tell you something you ain't paying attention to.
Go ahead, Coach Scott.
We always say Coach Saban, right? He came from LSU, went to Miami. Where Coach Saban really from?
West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Big Ten.
Michigan State.
Big Ten country.
Coach,
Yep.
He brought the Big Ten to the SEC.
That's a good catch, Coach Carl.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't see that.
So the Big Ten has been putting their chest out. They just didn't have a coach to back it up.
Yeah.
They didn't have a coach, and they didn't have the talent. The Big Ten being pumping their chest, they just didn't get the Florida speed, the Texas speed, the Southern down grit. Now they're getting all of that combined with that Big Ten toughness, and it's hard to beat them.
Like, I'm just getting tired of with cupcake schedules and this and this and that. Look, I'm a Northerner, so UConn is always going to be my team, and I'm gonna say that right here. I love Bama, but I'm UConn to the heart because that's my home. So the girls say, if we're gonna say that for Alabama, then Gino could say that too. We are the damn fucking standard. We don't lose championships. If we had a schedule like everybody else, we'd win too. You don't want to hear that. So stop using that narrative, bro. We suck. It is what it is.
They say that by UConn. They don't play nobody. But they beat 38 teams in a row. 54 teams in a row. Won a national championship last year, but they ain't play nobody. South Carolina gave them a real good fight this year. And wasted all that energy. And 2 days later, UCLA curved stomped South Carolina.
Because before UConn, it was Pat Summitt and them. Tennessee used to whoop their ass every time.
I knew it was coming.
Every single time.
And Governor, put a pin right there for just a second. When I said that very thing, I got hopped. I got hopped for that very statement right there, Governor. I got hopped on another thread. I said it just caught up with Gino this time. That's all. I said because before that it was Tennessee, and man, Governor, the floodgates opened. I got drowned. I got drowned, bro.
Yeah, Gino team came in. Gino team came in cocky. They knew they was gonna win that game. They should have beat South Carolina by 20, and they knew it. They just they didn't show up. They came in, they didn't show up, and they got beat.
UConn would
have. Boy, he took it like a dang idiot too, man. I'm like, wow. I'm like, he went out bad too.
Went out bad. They lost, and then what happened? What's going to happen next year? They're going to be in the top 100, top 25, top 10 team because it's Gino. Gino used to chase Pat Summitt. He used to chase her because she was the goddamn standard, and then he took over. That's what Bama is right now. Saban is the standard. KD took over. But the problem that I'm having is the coaches are having inside the turmoil, destruction, whatever the hell is going on. Your coaches are not on the same accord with the head coach. Y'all too freaking friendly. Y'all don't hold each other accountable. If you don't hold your staff accountable, how the hell are you gonna come down on a player?
So basically what Governor's saying right now is too many roosters in the hen house.
That's what I'm hearing.
9 times out of 10, I'm telling you 100%. He overstepped his boundaries because Caden the boy his friend, so he felt like he had leeway to say something. So he overstepped.
That's what I see.
That's not cool. That's not cool at all because he ran his mouth talking about the starter, knowing full well on the first, like you said, drill, and you already naming a starter, and y'all ain't really had contact yet.
if Kane Womack would have came out and said something, how long do you think it?
Oh, that man would have been gone. Bye. That would
Oh,
have been right there. That man would
Even
be adios. He gone.
Cannon
But Kane
DeBoer's
Womack didn't
comment would
say
have came
anything.
out 2 days later. It wouldn't have took 2 weeks.
There's no more Nick Sabans. There's no more Nick Saban.
we know that.
So we gotta move on from what Nick Saban would have done. I mean, that's what holding Alabama fans back now. We comparing everything to Nick Saban. Nick Saban era of football is over for good. We got to move on.
Though, Coach?
It's Caden DeBoer era. If Caden DeBoer don't do it, it's gonna be somebody else era of football. You got to move the hell on, man. It's never gonna be another Nick Saban. Never gonna be another Nick Saban.
They're holding on to Nick Saban because Alabama ain't got nothing else to talk about.
Oh,
Problem.
We holding on to Nick Saban. We gotta just move the hell on. There's plenty of topics to talk about.
To talk about.
We can talk about how sorry Alabama is right now.
I said it. I just said it. We suck, and nobody want to say it. We suck.
We can talk about that, but as these beat writers and these sports podcasters, they not want to say Bama suck. I tell you, Bama suck.
We suck as a whole, not just individual. We suck as a whole. We don't move.
Until they show me different.
We don't.
Until they show me different, Governor. Bama suck, and I don't care. I don't give a damn who don't like it.
Only thing they do as a team good is eat.
Yeah.
And make TikToks.
And
make TikToks.
The only thing they do is dance.
They can dance their ass off on social media now.
All I'm gonna say is this. I'm gonna say this because we gotta get ready to go. I gotta go and handle up on some more business. But right quick, Bama hater, listen. I don't care if y'all lost 27-21 and we lost 38-3. You know what both Miami and Alabama have in common? We lost.
They both lost.
They both lost. They lost.
And they both lost to Indiana.
Both of them. That's what we have in common. We both lost to the national champions. Both of them.
Still talking about goddamn Miami, bro. When the last time y'all asked why y'all trying to call stuff down Alabama?
Nobody in
Miami
ever won.
Indiana out physical Miami ass too. So what can they say?
I mean, it is what it is.
And Miami played a cupcake schedule. So,
yes, they do.
Wait a minute. Governor,
Can
who won the ACC?
I'm just saying. I'm gonna say it again. Nobody
team
has never
cupcake team
has never had a 7-5 team where their conference, bro. Go sit down somewhere.
Yeah,
you have
team going to
ACC. Basketball team.
Go to coach,
man. Hey, Fiona, man. Bill Belichick was in the running for the ACC championship.
Come on, man.
Hey, I got something better. I got something better. When the last time Miami won a conference championship?
Bro,
wait a minute. See, Bama hater, you got up in this. We go.
There it is.
Still got a football fight about Alabama.
Man, the ACC is a Clemson led team, and when Clemson ain't good, the ACC ain't about shit.
I'm just saying.
Answer me this question,
bro. Hold on. This is the problem we have with other fans. They come in.
Yeah, he walked into this one, buddy.
Hold on.
Walked into this one, Bama hater.
We can talk trash about our team.
OT.
Start talking trash when the team went 7-5 to win y'all conference. You had to barely scrape to get into the college football playoffs, bro.
From the back door.
Lower than Bama, who lost to the Indiana team that beat y'all. What are we talking about here? Go win.
Governor.
They got in there because they gave up their back door.
And Governor, you leaving out two important items, really three, but I'm just gonna deal with two. Number one, you leaving out the fact that an Ole Miss team took you to the wire to get to the Natty.
Man, Piano Man, to pick it back off that Piano Man, they freaking cheated because that was a pass interference call that was not called. If they would have got that, Ole Miss would have won that game.
You struggle against an Ole Miss team with not Lane Kiffin. Well, Pete Golden led Ole Miss team.
Man, could have won the game. Could have won the game.
Pete Golden drunk ass damn led team. Pete Golden sitting on the sideline probably was higher than a damn crackhead on the corner down there right now.
It took you almost 2 decades to get relevant again, and you lost.
And wait a second, Governor, answer me this question, Governor. Who was the team that lost to Louisville 2 years in a row?
Wasn't it Miami?
Miami.
Come on, Bama hater. Are you kidding me? Y'all had to pray your way into the national championship scene. You had to pray your way in because you didn't make it to your ACC.
Wait a minute, hold up.
Only way they got in because everybody hated Notre Dame.
Hey, check this out.
We hate Notre Dame. Y'all everyone never got in.
Hey, check this out. Hey, Bama hater. Check this out. How many weeks just before they make a move to move you up so you could be relevant? Go back and look at the season.
They did that a lot.
Piano Man. Highlight what that dude said. Bama hater just said just then. Just highlight that, Piano Man. Look it up and see what he said. I want you to highlight that. Look at that.
I got you. But Bama hater, let me go ahead and take you out your misery. Let me go ahead.
Please do.
In the way too early.
Tulane?
Wait a minute. I'm trying to get this out.
Let me explain it to you, Bama hater. We always say this. We'll play anybody anywhere. Ohio State decided that they didn't want to play Alabama in a home and a home. Bama wanted home and home. They wanted 2 neutral site games. So you don't need to plan a team who don't want to play you a home and a home. So we'll play somebody else. I tell you what though. Tell your weak ass conference to put Alabama, Georgia, Texas, LSU on y'all schedule. And then let's see how we get down.
No, that's being too easy. What you need to tell them is, look, man, start playing primetime games and then come talk.
Yeah, at least Texas has the balls to bring Alabama to their goddamn stadium, and we barely beat them. And Texas did the same thing to us the next year. At least they did that. It was no neutral site.
We'll come to the Hard Rock and do the same thing Atlanta did. Sell more tickets in your city.
Bama hater. Since you said talk about schedule, you know I had to go pull my Bible out, right? I had to pull my Bible.
Lord.
I had to pull my Bible out, Bama hater. Let me show you, Bama hater.
Could have kept that mouth shut, buddy.
Yo, bogus. In 26, here we go. Well, no. Let me go to 27. That's what you're talking about. In 27, we're playing Mississippi State. This is just SEC right here. We're playing Mississippi State, Tennessee, Florida, Missouri, Texas, Auburn, Arkansas, Ole Miss, and Oklahoma. And you saying weak schedule? Let me tell you about 28, Bama hater. We're playing Auburn. We're playing Kentucky. We're playing LSU. And we're playing the governor's favorite team, Vanderbilt. And on the road, we're going to Mississippi State, Tennessee, Georgia, South Carolina, and Texas A&M. And you talking about our schedule is soft. Man, you better sit down somewhere.
You got Duke on your schedule, bro.
Y'all's ACC champion.
The ACC champions of the world.
Matter of fact, maybe we should schedule Duke and Virginia Tech because they're the best teams in the ACC, right?
Did y'all beat Georgia Tech?
You can't beat Georgia Tech either.
They don't want no Georgia Tech now. They don't want no Georgia Tech.
What is y'all talking about?
In the way too early, and I got to get out of here because I'm way late for something. But in the way too early polls, Bama hater, you want to take a stab at where y'all are ranked? In the way too early polls, would you like to take a stab at
Don't do it. Bama hater, just blow out.
Like
they
right
rank
now.
They rank like 192, and
You lost the national champion. Okay, you're the first loser. Congratulations, bro.
And guess what? In the way too early poll posted by the NCAA itself, you all are ranked 21st.
We're higher than you, and we even make it to the next. That's a lot about you.
Dang, bro, you almost at the
Bama's ranked
goddamn
17th.
ass of the dang ranks, bro.
And in another poll, Bama hater, since you want to go there and everything, and all that good stuff, bro, we're ranked in one poll, we're ranked 21st, and in another poll, y'all ain't even ranked at all.
I guess we had the weak schedule. I guess. But
Mr. Telephone Man, there's something wrong with my line.
Now, bro, you got all summer to sift through all of this. I'm telling you right now, I just went through. You need me to go back to the Bible and read it again to show you Alabama's schedule from here on out. There are no softies on there. And at least we ain't losing to Louisville. And at least Duke ain't winning our conference.
That's what I'm saying. We need to schedule Duke.
Maybe we need to.
Yeah, we want the big dogs on that conference to play.
We schedule Florida State. Hell, we should schedule Duke.
We want to face. We want to face ACC. We want to face ACC champions and national champions. Oh well, I guess you're not in that conversation. Because the only teams that be Clemson, Florida State, and Duke.
I said it from the get-go. We'll play any goddamn body. And we gonna try to win. I ain't gonna say try. We gonna win.
We'll play anybody. We may not win, but hell, we gonna play you.
We gonna win it, bro. How we gonna win? So no, maybe we gonna win.
Hey, I don't have the confidence you have right now, Twister. I honestly don't.
Man,
that's
I
why
believe.
I talk my talk because I don't have the confidence. But I tell you one thing.
I know how you feel, Coach, but I believe. I'm just saying that we're gonna win because
we gonna show up and play anybody in the ACC. Anybody in the ACC. We're gonna show up and we're gonna whoop their ass. Hopefully.
That's what I like to hear.
It's crazy.
That I will agree.
Governor, I just need you to say one thing for me, Governor. Governor, one last time. Who won the ACC?
What's the Duke? Like, my thing is, you coming over here and Coach
Duke.
Who Coach Hayes, who I watch from Miami, who speaks?
Hey, who was Piana? Who was the best team in the regular season in the ACC?
It weren't y'all. Clearly, it was Duke.
SMU.
Yeah,
SMU.
What is we talking about?
SMU, man.
SMU. And they did. Wait a minute.
Yeah, Jaquan Williams. Yeah, Florida State beat Alabama one time. We beat their asses 3 times.
If they didn't switch the rules last year for whoever won their conference, depending on when they're ranking, y'all do understand y'all wasn't getting in. You know who was going to get in? Duke at 7-5.
What?
Bro.
Hey, Governor, and to piggyback off that, Governor, I thought they were going to get in there. I was like, it would be funny if Duke would have played one of those teams in that damn playoff last year.
If Duke had got in and Miami would have got left out, y'all would have had to come pick me up off the floor.
Man, Duke might have won a championship. Hell, we never know.
They on this promise you.
They the best team in the ACC. Duke might be in there.
If Duke would have won the whole thing, bro. Oh my God, we will not be seeing Bama head on this chat.
Duke might have been in there. Who knows? They the best team in the ACC.
LMV, how did Miami get in this? Is when Bama hater begin to see. He's a Miami fan. He's a big Miami supporter. He loves Miami. Everything Alabama does, he's got to compare it with Miami. Miami. He brought Miami up in this. He brought Miami.
So we were arguing to each other by Alabama, how Alabama is going what it is right now.
He brings Miami up, and so the attention shifts. Okay.
And Miami don't have nothing but beach, had nigga women, high ass prices, in a lot of fast cars. That's it.
And wait a minute, and got down there, and Indiana ran them out their own stadium, even with the fans, because over half the stadium was filled at the Hard Rock with who? Indiana fans.
Wait
Not
a
over
minute.
half. It was about 75% with Indiana.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Indiana
Hey,
had more fans outside than Miami had in the whole damn city.
so let me say this one more time. Y'all got kicked out of your old stadium.
Can't even buy tickets in your own damn stadium.
You
You
got
out here
kicked
talking-
out of your old stadium and the goddamn national championship. And you coming over here talking shit about Bama? Really? Bro.
Hey, Bama hater, you stuck your neck in. You found out that Zatarain is real.
Your own home state wouldn't even give y'all a discount on tickets so y'all can feel the stands. You know how sad that is?
Bro, you should have just let us keep arguing about our team, Alabama, bro. You should just stay out of
They
it.
didn't even turn on the vision board outside the stadium so y'all can watch the damn game.
Y'all fell off as quickly as the first, bro.
Oh,
yeah, at least if Bama had a play, we could have went to Tour House and then watched fucking football.
Yeah.
Now you ain't got Tua no more.
Tua down there in Atlanta. He in Atlanta now.
How the Dolphins?
Yeah, I know. Him and Waller got the hell out of Miami.
Come on.
Yeah, Waller went to Broncos. He with Patrick Surtain.
It's crazy. Bama, hey, don't do that no more, man. Listen.
He's still chatting. He's still writing in the chat.
Leave us be. Because the moment you say something, all that what we just got through saying goes out the window for the moment.
Yeah,
I'm talking about.
And we're gonna focus on you.
No, I like that Zatarain. That was a good bowl of gumbo today.
Hold on.
All Miami had is cocaine, lead, and Mike Irvin.
Hold on. Quick question. I just got a quick question. Miami, the Dolphins, right? Y'all were
Miami Dolphins.
Y'all were dead in the water. Nobody even was showing up. You know what caused y'all to have fans? I'm gonna name 2 players: Tua Tagovailoa and Jalen Waddle.
And they both gone.
Bro? Where they come from? Because that's the only reason why y'all start getting fans. Players that came from Bama that won that. It's like, what are we talking about here? Go sit there. Go get your Pro Bowl. Go face Tulane.
Miami finally get 2 good draft picks again. And hell, they may be bust.
Oh, man, I don't think Miami going to be the same no more after them guys left.
You know his response is going to be, well, Tua is trash now. Like just said, the only reason why y'all got TV coverage is because Bama came over there, bro. Miami Dolphins got more fans than
y'all forgot. Mika Fitzpatrick down there, too. He went back to Miami. He
ain't go voluntarily.
Right.
Nobody involuntarily went. Yeah, he already asked to be traded.
For real?
What?
Already?
Yeah, he has to be traded. You don't want to be down there in that trash city. Ain't nothing in that city, I'm telling you, but naked women, drug dealers, high ass gas. You got Donald regular ass Trump down there. and what the name? Ron Santé, the damn crazy governor.
God, that dude is an idiot.
You ain't got nothing down there to brag about. Nothing to brag about.
So basically, Bama head, you should let us wolves keep fighting each other. Now us wolves now turning on you and attacking you now, bro.
You ain't even got the Miami Heat to brag about because the way it don't go, the way it.
Oh God, Miami ain't been the same ever
since. That's a shot across the bow.
You ain't got nothing to brag about but the beaches, the naked women on the beaches. Brag about the beaches down there. They're hot weather and the naked women. Then you got a case. Other than that, shut up.
I knew Miami, Lord, because all the BBLs is down there, so that's all fake shit. So y'all stay over there, come up with a scheme to beat Duke, and come up with a scheme to get in our conference, which you can't.
Let me have another one. Jay Smith said something in the chat. Jay Smith said something that even the Birmingham Stallions are way relevant than the goddamn Miami Dolphins.
Gracious.
The 3-peat.
Stop it. Get some help.
Man,
I ain't got but one thing to say. I ain't
y'all
got
about
but
to
one
get
thing
me
to say
fired.
behind that last.
Oh my God.
He needs some milk.
Bama hate about to get me fired.
You should have let us fight each other, bro. You should have did.
And listen, y'all, I got to get out of here.
All
Right
right, then.
Twister.
Hey, big salute. Thank you.
Roll Tide. Salute to you,
Wait a minute,
Bishop.
right quick, Twister. Pardon words, right quick. Starting with Twister, we're gonna end with Coach Carr. Twister,
Oh,
pardon words.
let me catch my bro. Dang, man, you walked in that bull so, buddy. But first of all, man, of all realness, man, give honor to God, man. Y'all celebrate on Resurrection Day. God bless you. He has risen, and we are so glad to see another day above the ground. Everybody doing good. I hope everybody had a happy Resurrection Day, the weekend, and it's back to work. But thank God I'm off today because I sure need it. Because man, my body's beat out. But all I can say is Alabama, the coaches got to be in the same page. The players need to be on the same page, and all that other stuff. Be disciplined and ready to eat, so we don't have to be worrying about how we're gonna be looking in the season. Focus, and trust the process. God bless y'all. Roll Tide, man. We're gonna have a great day.
That's it.
Roll Tide, you guys, and salute to you, Bishop brother.
Roll Tide. Hey, Governor, pardon words, big dog.
Piggyback off that, of course, always. I woke up this morning, so that's a blessing. Here of the day, I'm glad that everybody's healthy, have a good state of mind, good mental health. Our coaching staff needs to get it together. The players need to get together. Somebody got to come to the court. Bama hater, just go talk to the walls, bro. Because clearly they're the only ones listening. But go talk to the walls. Go do something. Go play some Scrabble or something.
Oh God, not Scrabble.
Because other than that, love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later, bro. Let me go fold some clothes. That's how I fold Bama hater up. Love y'all.
Love you too, Governor. Thank you, man. Bishop, pardon word.
Hey, truly, hey, this was an awesome gumbo. Man, that gumbo was good to the last drop. Even when you throw a little extra Zatarain in there, we appreciate you because understand, documentation be conversation. And so with that said, hey, if nothing else, you get to come to a spot that tells the truth. And the only way you can be able to stand in the truth is that you got to know your foundation and you got to know what you're standing on. So with that said, he is risen indeed. And we're blessed to have this moment, to have this platform. And we're thankful to have P leading us in the charge. Appreciate you. Salute. Shalom.
Shalom. Coach Carl, pardon words, man.
Hey, man, all I'm going to say is, like everybody else said, man, I thank God. Last year, I could have been out of here for one.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's true.
You know,
Amen.
Yeah, he is risen, and we celebrate God every single day. We celebrate Jesus Christ every single day. If you don't, you need to learn how to, because you can't go nowhere without him. So put God first, put Jesus in your heart, and let Jesus lead your thought, your process, and everything you do. And if you put God in the center of everything works out for the betterment of yourself. Bama hater, stay out of Alabama conversation. When you see us beefing against each other, just sit back and enjoy it. Because the only time you win is when you sit back and watch us fight each other. Governor and Twister, I appreciate y'all conversation, man. I appreciate y'all Bama love. But get what? From now on until we start back winning, anytime y'all say something positive about Alabama, I'm gonna play devil advocate, because somebody gonna have to point out the flaws that we have inside our system and inside our program. We all can't come to the table and just be agreeing with each other every single day, because that don't make good content. The content come when somebody gotta play devil advocate.
Shoot, I love that, man.
I don't
Hey,
mind
hey,
being.
no
I don't
doubt, no
mind being
doubt.
the bad guy.
Hold up. Don't
I don't
speak for
mind
me.
being
I
the
ain't speak
bad guy.
nothing positive.
So
I said they suck.
let's be bad. Let me be the bad guy, Governor.
Go ahead, let him be the Joker. Let him be the Joker on Lex Luthor.
Okay, now let me be the bad guy, Governor. Don't jump in here right now because we finna get out of here, and you don't want to see what the Hollywood Hogan come out now. Let me be
All
Hulk
right,
Hogan for right now.
Discord. I
Because
heard challenge.
I'm stone
Discord.
cold. I am stone cold.
Don't
I
let
am ready
Hollywood
with
come
the
out.
bull.
Yeah, let me be Hulk Hogan, not Hollywood.
Won't you? I'd be
Say Hulk
goddamn.
Hogan. Don't say Hulk Hogan because we know the backstory on that one. You
Oh,
gotta use
whoa,
Oh,
whoa,
no,
you
no.
gotta use Jim wrestler for that one.
Let Hook stay. Let Hook stay in the grave now.
Right. Let him out.
He ain't risen.
I am
Oh man, I'm gone. Roll Tide, you guys.
Hey, big
Oh,
salute to Miss Ella V coming through. She's
yeah.
a trooper. We appreciate you. And Bama Hater, be careful when you stick your neck out. Ain't no fun when the rabbit had the gun.
Denial University, huh, Bama hater? All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Okay.
Hey, put
Okay.
a pin in that, because you come back tomorrow. That's what I said.
Okay. All right, Bama hater. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna remember that statement right there. Because I don't think nobody on this panel is in denial. Now we may have a difference of opinion, and that's cool. That's cool. That's what makes good gumbo.
Mm-hmm.
Differences of opinion and
I
everything.
thought
But Bama hater, you wouldn't know anything about that because see, y'all too busy eating sand sandwiches. See, you see what I'm saying? That's all y'all eat. Y'all, you don't know nothing about that gumbo, bro. You don't know nothing about that gumbo and
Hey,
everything.
you
I thought
speaking out of turn. Duke said they won the championship. This ain't your turn to talk.
Duke
I'm
I
must
thought
trying
say,
to tell
wait a
you.
minute,
I thought denial was a river.
he over there
I
keep
thought
playing DeVry University and think he being somebody. Come on,
no no no
bro.
no no
hey, you
no no
know
no
what?
no. So
It's
you
two
thinking that we deny? I think y'all deny because y'all got a 7-5 team representing y'all conference, bro.
that
But
won it.
we deny. Yeah,
It's two.
but we deny though. Okay.
Wait a minute, Bama hater. I'm gonna ease your pain just a little bit. It's probably gonna make you mad, but it's gonna ease your pain. It's three things Duke is good at. Number one, they good at basketball. Number two, they good at winning the ACC championship. And number three, they the only team that got their own mayonnaise. What does Miami have?
Wow.
Wow.
I
Salute.
just told you what. Hey, I told you what they got. They got naked girls and beaches, and governor said BBL.
Well, you know
Bamaredo,
what?
sit
But guess
down
what?
somewhere, bro.
But Duke have that too. Cause ain't it Duke in North Carolina?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay, ain't it some beaches in North Carolina?
Yep.
yeah.
There's a lot of them.
All right
Mm-hmm.
then. So what does Miami have that Duke don't? Oh, I know.
Michael Irvin, cocaine head.
Bamaredo,
Anyway,
sit
y'all.
down somewhere, bro.
I got to get out of here.
Salute to you, though.
Y'all stay focused and drive and go forward in the name of the Lord. It might not sound like we know the Lord. Trust me, we know him. He know us too, faults and all.
God ain't through with us yet.
And like I said, yeah, I told Coach Carl and them yesterday, God is still working on me. But I know one thing for sure. If you trust him and you put him first, he'll direct your path. That's all I got to say behind all of that. I want to thank everyone for coming today. And just remember, this kitchen is big enough for everybody to cook in, including Bama Hater. Now, I don't know what you're cooking, but anyway,
He's
this kitchen is
calling
big
my
enough
piano.
for
Let's call him out.
Hall slop.
everybody to
Come on,
get
the house law.
and
Cooking losing. That's what they cooking. That's what they're good at. Cooking the losing
Pork
part.
slop.
No flame. No flame.
That's all he cooking hog slop. Cause the only thing they eat down there is hog slop. Cause they sure ain't eating no real food. Ain't no gumbo down there. That hog slop.
Well,
They
Daniel
got
King,
the mayonnaise bowl, the tortillas bowl, the Chick-fil-A bowl. That's what they're good at. Them fat foods
Uh-oh.
restaurant bowls. That's
so Daniel King, I'm gonna let you have that. They may do, but North Carolina ain't no slouch either. Don't knock it till you try it. Okay, don't knock it till you try it. Cause see, anyway, I ain't gonna tell you what else Miami filled with, but that's
Wow.
I don't know about the
that,
best beaches now, cause Murder Beach be jumping.
I'm telling you now, don't
Mm-hmm.
knock it till you try it, player. Don't knock it till you try it.
Murder
But
Beach be
all I'm gonna
jumping
say
now.
is that, hey, Piano Man don't know everything. I just know what I'm talking about. All right. So with that being said, hey, it's okay to be a fan, but be realistic in your fandom. And so if make you feel better, and you won't have all these expectations. It make you feel better. Just be realistic in everything you do. So anyway, have a great day. Hey, the gumbo was whoa, man. Y'all made me late for my appointment, but I'll be all right. And we'll see you soon. Matter of fact, we'll be back tomorrow on our Tuesday show. And tomorrow's 2 shows. So don't forget, we got 2 shows going tomorrow. But I might come on a little earlier because I do have an evening appointment, but we still will have 2 shows. So with that being said, y'all have a great day. Hey, the chefs are gone. The kitchen is closed and Piano Man is out. Thank all of the crews. Hey, especially OG Stephen Hicks and the Voices of No Mercy. Thank you for holding it down over there, OG. Because in the words of Stephen Hicks, y'all, what does he say? With the exception of Alabama, we wish you nothing but the absolute worst. So, Bama hater, that's where you stand right there, player. So anyway, y'all have a great day. Hey, after the day, 4 days, and we have a day, and we'll talk about more about Alabama tomorrow. Y'all have a great day. Thank you, chat. Thank you, Gumbo Chefs. We'll see you in the funny paper. Roll Tide, everybody. Piano Man is out.